recorded. So we'd like to welcome you to join us. We're going to start. For those who are early, we have to start soon. So we're going to start now. For those who do not know me, let me give you a short intro of myself. Okay, my name is Mark Chan, the liver detox specialist. I have a master's degree in public health. Been doing this for the last 11 years with 3,000 over clients. According to this write-up, it says cleaning the liver ducts, the liver bile ducts is the most powerful procedure that you can do to improve your body's health. A little bit about myself. 11 years ago, I was invited by the Vegetarian Society to present my thesis because I just completed my master's degree in public health. So I will present the results of the thesis, effects of liver cleanse on blood cholesterol levels among adults in Singapore. So the main objective of the study was to determine whether liver cleanse is a genuine natural remedy that would help to lower total cholesterol, triglycerides, LDL, as well as increase HDL. So the presentation was done in the church. I also conducted 10 years ago, 4-day, 3-night health retreat at Borneo Highlands, which is in Sarawak. So each person would pay almost $1,000, okay, to learn about detox. So this was the beautiful place that we went to. It's a border between Kalimantan and Sarawak. It's a beautiful place. The whole mountain, you can play golf. There is a spa there, and they only serve organic vegetarian food. So that was me 10 years ago, conducting a health screening for the participants. I also taught massage. They call it the trigger point massage, and that's me demonstrating to this couple how to do massage. I also conduct massage at RC centers. So I have a few experiences in doing community work. I also joined the Fuchun Toastmasters Club. Okay, so during Toastmasters, I also share about liver detox. That was 15 years ago. And I joined Business Network International, where I was one of the presenters using liver detox. That was in 2015. Do you know that in the past, before the COVID-19, a lot of people in their 40s, 50s, and even 60s, they go to Koh Samui in Thailand to attend the liver detox program. They can stay from 10 days to 21 days, depend on their health condition. So there are a lot of people who are chronically sick, who have digestion problem, they have cancer. So they will go to that place for liver detox. There are some people who are coming in. Kindly turn your mute when you come in. Okay, thank you very much. All right, so you can see this is my detox kit. I will explain to you in detail. We are using olive oil, grapefruit juice, oxygenated magnesium, electrolytes, probiotics. Here's the basket to collect the stones. Okay, this is an 18-hour program. 18 hours starts from day 1, 6 p.m. to day 2, 12 noon. Okay, as you know, the liver has 500 functions. There are 3 major functions. It stores iron, vitamins, and minerals and make good blood. The liver also makes bile to help in digestion. And the liver detoxifies. So can you imagine if the liver is congested? Okay, it cannot make good blood. It cannot store fat, carbohydrates, or regulate sugar. That's why we all fall sick, because the liver is actually a filter, right? Over the years, the liver will become congested. And that's why the older you are, the chances of getting lifestyle diseases are high. You know, when I was taking my master's degree in public health, one of my classmates, who was a fellow student, he and his wife went to Taiwan to learn about natural remedy. So he came back to Malaysia in Kuantan and set up a health center. So he would accept all those cancer patients who are rejected by the hospitals and give them natural treatment. And one of them is liver detox. So when I got the liver detox procedure, I share it with my client, okay? Because of PDPA, I have to cover the name. After doing 2 times, she gave me a powerful testimony. She said, "Hi, Mark, I want to share some good news. I did my second cleansing in early October. Not many big stones came out as in the first cleansing, mainly many small yellowish stones. Previously, for a year, my LDL was hovering at a borderline high that is between 3.4 to 4. Despite going for regular exercise and trying to control my diet, wasn't successful in lowering my LDL. I refused to take medication, only took red yeast rice supplements sporadically, and the doctor warned me that if my LDL reading is not lowered, he would definitely have to put me on statins. So this lady doesn't like to take medicine. So 1 week after second cleansing, I went for my blood test for cholesterol, etc. at the polyclinic, and happy to report that my LDL went down to 2.4, which is way below the optimal range of below 2.6. So I'm thankful that you came to see me and introduced to me your method of liver and gallstone cleansing. Honestly, I was rather skeptical at first, but now I'm convinced that it works. My blood test result is a proof of that. So with this in mind, while taking my master's degree in public health, I suddenly remember, why don't I use this topic? What topic is this? This is my thesis topic, using liver detox to lower cholesterol. So I presented this title to the defense committee while I was taking my master's degree in public health, and the committee approved it. Okay. Look at the lady who sent me the sample of her stones. By the way, these are not feces. These are actually gallstones as a result of filtering the blood. You see, when we eat, whatever we eat, the bloodstream will carry all these nutrients and toxins to the liver for filtration. And when the liver encounters these toxins, it will secrete fat and wrap all these toxins with fat. So all these stones that you see are fat-based stones as a result of the filtration process. And you can see the 50-cent coin. These stones are as big as the 50-cent coin. So if it's that big, these stones has been there for a long, long time. Whereas all these smaller ones are newer stones. Okay. So there you are. When I presented this, I have 50 people on my experimental group. All must be above 40 years old, okay, regardless of their cholesterol condition. So I picked one of the lady from my church member. She's 47 during that time. Her total cholesterol was 243, measured in 19th of June. Her LDL was 151. All this is bad. Doctors would definitely recommend her to take statins. But she didn't take. She took 2 detox programs. And 5 weeks later, on the 24th of July, 2011, the blood test results show the cholesterol dropped significantly. You can see from 243 to 167, from 151 to 109. So when the doctor were to look at this report, they say, wow, what a healthy cholesterol report. Whereas previously, doctors would just recommend medicine, right? And look at this, another experimental group subject. This gentleman is 45 years old. He's actually an Indonesian working in Singapore. You know, Indonesians, they eat a lot of deep fried food. And as a result, even high sugar. He has high triglycerides, 296. It shouldn't be more than 150. His is almost double, you can see. So after 2 detox program, it dropped from 296 to 106, 103. Okay, almost 200% drop. So therefore, with this thesis, with 50 people completed the thesis, the conclusion is, the older you are, when you do detox, the liver will pass out all these gallstones. And when the liver passes out all these gallstones, your cholesterol will drop. Okay. As you can see, I graduated with a master's degree in public health, majoring in health promotion and education. So since my graduation, I have been promoting health, natural remedy, massage, and most important, my signature talk will be the 18-hour liver detox program. So armed with this qualification, I began to do detox for people, recommending this program to more and more people. And another testimony of this gentleman is an Indian national. He said, "Hi Mark, I've been leading a healthy lifestyle for more than 15 years now. I exercise regularly, sleep by 10:30, and I'm scrupulous about what I eat. I'm in my mid-30s and never had any health problems to speak of, barring the occasional cold. So a friend of mine recommended this liver cleanse. I'm not so sure that I needed it. Nevertheless, I decided to meet you and have a better understanding of the program. I have to admit that my interest was piqued by your presentation. There was a few factors that made me feel that I could give this program a go, namely the short fasting time frame, that is 18 hours, the use of natural products, and the reasonable cost of the program, and etc. I have since completed 3 detox programs over the course of 2 months, and I must say that I'm very impressed with the result. I'm surprised at the stones that have been flushed out of my system, because I didn't think I would have any stones in my liver to begin with. I truly believe this detox cleanse is a godsend for me. I only wish there was a way I could convince more people of the value of this detox program. I know I will definitely be doing the detox every year constantly after this. Now, this was written about 8 years ago. He completed 5 detox programs that cleanse his liver. They call it overhaul. And then every year, ever since, he has been doing a servicing cleanse. So overhaul cleanse means you do detox every week or every fortnight, or sometimes every month, or once a month. Do until no more stones. We call it overhaul. For his case, 5 times. Then after 5 times, once a year, he will come and see me to do a servicing cleanse. And look at this gentleman, Dr. Darren Chew. He's a regional distributor of Blessings Wave. He said, "Hi, I'm Darren. I was introduced to a Thai detox program in Koh Samui in 2019, where I had to undergo a full 11-day stay-in course of olive oil, fruit juice, and enzyme drinks without any solid food. Of course, it was effective, but very tough because it needed a lot of time, determination, endurance, and deep pockets. $3,000 per course. In total, I went 4 courses before I stopped. Then I was introduced to Mark Chan Liver Detox Program. Obviously, it's so much easier and cheaper, so I tried. I have gone through 6 courses so far, and I must say that it's so simple, easy to manage, affordable, and effective. And I would strongly recommend this program, as it has been running for the past 10 years. So I thank Dr. Darren Chew for his testimony." after he had written his testimony, he did another 3 detox program. He was not in good health. Now, when I was doing my studies or doing my thesis, the textbook that I read was by Andres Moraes, a naturopath. He made this classic statement which says gallstones which are clogging the liver is the major cause of disease. You see, this is the anatomy of the gallbladder and the pancreas. On top of the gallbladder will be the liver. The liver, gallbladder, and the pancreas, they share a common bile duct. Okay, so liver secrete enzymes, gallbladder secrete bile, pancreas secrete insulin and other enzymes. So when you do detox, the stones will come up through the common bile ducts and pass it through the small intestines. You see, all the stones are formed in the liver because the liver is a filtering organ. And the result of filtration is gallstones. So gallstones can be trapped in the liver, gallbladder, as well as pancreas. How come it will get trapped here? It get trapped in the gallbladder because the liver is overloaded with stones. So it get trapped here. And when it's even more overload, it will get trapped in the pancreas. That's why type 2 diabetes are formed. It's because of the congestion of the pancreas. And there is a calcification of stones in the gallbladder is because there is overload of stones in the liver as well. So doing the liver detox, you're actually preventing fatty liver, calcification of the gallbladder, as well as the clearing of the pancreas so that insulin can be secreted. Now, this is one of my clients, a gentleman in his 60s. He did the first detox. You can see so many stones came up. Okay, some are old, some are new. And this one is mine. Okay, I've been a vegetarian since 1987. Okay, the stones are not so big and not so dark. Okay, if you have stones like this, that means it's healthier. Okay, these are some of my clients as well. This is high cholesterol. If it's dark yellow. Okay, if you pass out this kind of remnants, these are actually dead parasites. So this is from a eczema patient. And this one, you can see a lot of stones. They call it a layer of stones. This is from somebody who has cancer. Okay, I have been helping a lot of cancer patients after they do their conventional treatment. They realize that too much chemo and radiotherapy harms their body. So they decided to do detox to pass out all these toxins. You can even pass out red toxins, red gallstones. These are actually medication, many years of medication. What about this? The purple stones are actually an indication of hepatitis B. Okay, so when I asked the client, did you have hepatitis? He said, yes, I'm a carrier, hepatitis carrier. This is the toxic stones plus cholesterol. You can see these bright colors. These are heavy metals. These are high cholesterol. Now, this lady, she's in her mid-60s, about 7 years ago. Notice that she passed out calcified stones because the doctor scheduled her to remove her gallbladder. She doesn't want, she came to see me. And her gallbladder was rescued. And this one look like wolfberry, isn't it? Or like gojizi. It's actually not. It's actually calcified stones inside. She has been taking medication for 20 years. So as a result, she passed out all these chemical stones. Now, what about these dark green stones? These are actually heavy metals like lead, mercury, arsenic, cadmium, aluminum, etc. Okay, this one is another cancer patient. Another cancer patient. These are trans fat. When you pass out these kind of stones, means a person that like to eat a lot of junk food. Okay, hydrogenated fat. Okay, this is fatty liver. You can see round big stones. These are not feces. Why? Because my clients, after they poop, they're supposed to spray it with water. If they are feces, they will disintegrate. But if they are stones, they will remain. Okay, so the pictures that you all see are not feces. They are actually gallstones from the liver, gallbladder, or the pancreas. Okay, 2 years ago, I have a client. She passed out several stones plus some worms. Can you see this long parasite? Okay, these are long parasites. She has been taking oysters, prawns, okay, raw fish, sushi, and all this. Look at this. All the worms came out. Now, when you pass out all these worms and your skin become better, you have less allergies. Okay. Last year in April, I chanced upon this bioresonance device. It's called quantum resonance magnetic analyzer. What is the purpose? Okay, I'm going to share with you the purpose of this device. Let me share a video now. You have some idea what is it about. Let me know if you can not hear. Can you see?
Hi, my name is David Lee. I'm the founder and owner of Vital Health. And today I just want to demonstrate and show you this really cool assessment tool I use called bioassessment. The actual real name is quantum resonance device, but just for simplicity's sake, it's called bioassessment. And I want to show you how I do this because it's integrated as part of my 1.5 to 2 hour full health and physical assessment that I do with clients for the last number of years, where I do a hormonal assessment, a food score sheet, as well as a bioassessment so I can see a readout. The actual assessment is using frequency technology where we have an actual device like this, and it's hooked up to a program to the computer, and it actually runs about 60,000 frequency waves through every cell of your body. It actually reads the magnetic field of each cell. So when the cell is deficient, or if you're low in certain vitamin or mineral, or if there's a abnormality of some kind, it will read that magnetic field. And then it interprets it through obviously a major program, and we get actual health data on the client. We actually get up to 34-page readout of all the different systems of the body, like your mineral count, your vitamin level, your cholesterol level, your blood count, your white blood cells, your sugar level, your hormone level. I mean, the list just goes on. It's quite a medical readout. So we use this as a practitioner. It really helps me as a nutritionist to really see where the deficiencies are. So I just want to demonstrate that with you today. So first of all, and by the way, it's also 95% accurate as well. So it has confirmed a lot of other tests that my clients have brought me. So this is Stefania, my past client and friend, and she's just going to demonstrate with me here today on how it works. So Stefania, you're just going to hold it with the left hand here and just kind of snug like so. And we've already entered in the information for time's sake of this video. So I've entered in her particulars like her weight, her age, her birth date, and her height. And we're going to start. So it takes about a minute for the assessment. And people do not have conductive material on their body like cell phones and that sort of thing. You know, it's really great for practitioners. And I'm actually in the process of developing a book because there isn't one, an actual work manual for practitioners to use. And I'll be actually offering courses to their clients. So that is something that's going to be. We're almost there. Okay, so now it's finished. Just keep holding on to Stefania. So it's very sensitive sort of equipment. So you have to just kind of be careful you don't jar it and move things around. Now we're going to save the file. So saving the file. And I'm just going to save it here so we don't lose it. Saved it. There we go. Okay. Now, as you can see, it gives us a full readout. So we're looking at now, let's set it down there. Stefania, thank you. And as you can see, we're looking at the cardiovascular of her input. Now, for privacy's sake, I can get into the particulars, but as you can see, we're looking at readouts of her heart, cholesterol crystal, blood fat, vascular resistance, myocardial blood demand, left ventricle ejection, coronary artery elasticity, and that's also determined, that is also affected by cholesterol buildup. So I can see if there's a cholesterol buildup, the elasticity will be quite high or quite low actually, because you lose the elasticity of the arteries and vessels when there's a plaque buildup, right? So this actually reads that. So it's really helped me when I'm dealing with people with high blood pressure and heart issues. Gastrointestinal, you know, it gives me readings on pepsin secretion, how well the person is digesting their proteins, where, you know, protein digestive enzymes, and also the small intestine and small intestine absorption levels. Actually, it shows me normal, severe, abnormal. I mean, it gives me very detailed readings. So it's very, very important to get this sort of information when you are a practitioner, when you do nutrition and health consulting. I look at also for nutrition, bone mineral density. So you look at, you know, calcium loss, you look at hyperplasia, degree of osteoporosis, mineral density. It gives me readings on cervical calcification. So if a person is very, very low, that'll also show me that as well. So feel free to contact me if you are interested in the bioassessment.
Don't contact him, contact me. Okay, that video was 5 years ago. If you are interested to be assessed, it only takes 2 minutes to read up. This is the latest generation. His is a rod. Okay, that one is an older version. This is the newest version. Okay, in fact, this is the 7th and 8th generation already. So what I do is before my client do detox, I will have a baseline health. Like this lady late last month, she was taking her measurement on the bioresonance. So I'm particularly interested in her liver function because the liver is the command center of the immune system. You can see she was 64 and 27th of July. Her protein metabolism was normal, energy function normal, detoxification function is on a low normal. Bowel secretion was weak. That means there must be some congestion in the liver. Okay, bowel is important for digestion, metabolism, fat digestion, fat absorption, and okay, so that body can absorb vitamins. And then she has fatty liver. Okay, the mild one. As you can see, she was very diligent. From 27 to 17, it was only 21 days. She did 3 detox programs. It means every week she would do it. And you can see the results. Okay, I just focus on the most significant one. That means her detox function is almost 100%. Okay, so from 0.336 to 0.671, 99.7% increase. So her body can handle toxins well. And then the bowel secretion increased by 17%. You can see from blue, which is mildly abnormal, to become normal. And then her fatty liver, fat content in the liver dropped by 28%. Was not so normal, now become normal. So as you can see, this detox program really works in lowering high risk reading and increasing the detoxification function. Next one, same lady. Look at her bone mineral density. Okay, at first it's only 0.172. Now after detox, it's increased by 145%. That means she will have a lesser tendency for osteoporosis. How do I know? Because it says here, degree of osteoporosis, the risk is lowered by 27%. At first, it was moderately abnormal. Now it becomes normal. And then look at her bone, hyperphagia, hyperplasia, weakening of the bone tissue lowered, okay, by 49%. Calcium loss lowered by 59%, and talk about the regeneration of her bone is 26%. Okay. So next one, this is another gentleman, he's 50 years old. Again, early last month, fatty liver, her fatty liver is a lady, was moderately abnormal. Then just 3 detox, it becomes normal. Okay, you can see. And then her bowel secretion function increased by almost 60%. Okay, this is a powerful example. Look at this, another example. Bone density of another gentleman, 128% bone density. Okay. And what about the brain nerve? Okay. I noticed that a lot of people in their 40s and 50s, they tend to have their memory deteriorate. Okay, they tend to be forgetful. So what happened? Can you see the result of what happened to this gentleman? His memory improved by 32%, although it's still yellow because it was very severe. Okay. And then the sentiment index, I mean brain injury, okay, improved, went down by 21%. So actually detox, not only good for the liver, it's good for the brain. So if you want your children to study better, send them for detox. So the youngest child, my youngest client is 11 years old. Okay, I have teens doing detox, so the memory increase. Look at the human toxins. We are measuring 4 things. Stimulant, beverage, electromagnetic radiation, tobacco, and then toxic pesticide. You can see the most significant one are all dropped. Okay, 37% for magnetic radiation, electromagnetic radiation. That one is your handphone, high frequency, and then the tobacco. Okay, we're exposed to tobacco smoke, and then the pesticide. This is the most telling result. When your pesticide drop, means what? You know, we are living in an environment where there are a lot of pesticides, especially our fruits and vegetables. So we have to do detox, so our pesticide residue can drop. Heavy metals is another problem. People like to eat seafood. Okay, so this gentleman has high lead and mercury, and then arsenic is very concerning. Okay, so people who take shellfish and predatory fish like shark, can contain high amount of heavy metals. This is because shellfish mainly grow in the ocean floor and can accumulate heavy metals that have sunk to the bottom, while predatory fish are unable to excrete heavy metals out of their body as fast as they ingest them through the consumption of other seafood. So the bigger the fish, the more heavy metals they have because they eat other crustaceans. So you can see this male gentleman, the arsenic level, which can cause cancer, dropped by 8.62% from blue to become normal. Okay, then the cadmium, mercury, you can see it dropped by 10%, lead 7%. What about sugar coefficient? This lady, her blood sugar was not enough. After detox, it becomes normal. Okay, another lady, 57-year-old, she got moderately abnormal electromagnetic radiation. It dropped by 22%. And then her pesticide residue, 7.95%. Same lady, her memory increased by 31%. Okay, from yellow to become blue, which is mild. Okay, last but not least, this gentleman has very serious prostate problem. 55-year-old. You know, a lot of men have a problem with their prostate. Okay, you can see prostatitis. This is enlargement. This is hardening, and this is painful urination. So this guy is on the verge of having cancer of the prostate. As you can see, after 3 detox program, it dropped by 66, 63%, 30%, and 7%. Okay, and he doesn't have painful urination anymore. As you know, all this has no cure, according to the doctors. So why detox? It's a logical method of detoxification. You take in from your mouth and you pass it through your anus. And we are using natural food and minerals, no side effects. Okay, and it's holistic because we are getting at the root of the disease, and it's cheap and economical. It's like resetting the liver to its optimal condition, just like our computer hard disk. If there are problems, you just do a format. So doing liver detox is like reformatting your liver. It's creating an environment where the body heals by itself. You see, God is a wonderful God. If our body is injured, it will heal by itself. But what causes the body to have toxins or injury that is not healed, inflammation that is not reversed, is because of toxins. So when you do a liver detox, you are clearing the toxins away so that the body can heal by itself. And then the liver is able to absorb nutrients and supplements better. You know, a lot of people are selling supplements. They are taking things into their body, but the body cannot absorb due to the overload of toxins in their liver. So there are a lot of benefits. Fatty liver can be reversed, lower cholesterol, reduce human toxins, and then you really lose healthy weight. Okay, all the weight loss is a healthy weight loss. The visceral fat, body fat will all be lost. And you're able to save your gallbladder if your gallbladder is inflamed. And then you can reduce gout pain. You have better skin condition and you can sleep better. So before COVID-19, I used to conduct corporate health talks to company staff. I also do individual consultation from chronic cases, and I do home presentation for a minimum group of 5 people. Right? So I go to their home, hook up to their smart TV, and I do a presentation. So in the past, the last 10 years, I've been doing this liver detox. It's a single kit, but now I do a tri-value pack. Okay, a lot of people give me feedback and say, hey, Mark, you say that a healthy person need to do at least 3 to 6 times. Why don't you pack the detox kit into 3? Okay, you can reduce the shaker, you can reduce the basket, okay, the olive oil, and make it cheaper. So I listen to their feedback, and this is the cost. One detox kit 10 years ago, now it's the same price. It's 120, and I don't sell this anymore. Now I sell the 3 sets, 3 programs in one. Okay, instead of 120 times 3, you have 310. You save $50. But if you buy 2 boxes, which is 6 sets, you can do 6 times, is 600. So 6 sets, 600 is like buying 2 of this tri-value pack. You can do 6 times for 2 boxes. You buy 1 box, you can do 3 times. Okay. Interval between cleanse is 1 week or 2 weeks. Look at my competitor. There are very few people doing liver detox in Singapore. And I found in the web in Singapore, someone is selling a 1-day liver detox enzyme kit. I was shocked. I saw the price, $850. $45.30. Okay, nicely packed using all enzymes. But look at mine. My price for 3 detox kit in one box is 310. So what do? I give free before and after 3 detox health screening, which is the bioresonance. I also give free gallstones visual analysis. After you pass out, you take a picture and you WhatsApp to me. I analyze the stones for you. I also give free lifetime health consultation and mentoring. And I also give free presentation to your family and friends. So this is what I do for my clients. I'm doing it out of passion and mission to free people from medication and free people from disease and toxicity. Okay, that's all. That's the end of my presentation. Is there any question? Now is the Q&A.
I have a question.
Yes.
Is there, when you do your detox, before that, you need to have like fasting or whatever plant-based diet?
Very, very good question. Yes. Okay, according to my instructional manual, this is when you buy a detox kit and the manual is there. We call it the actual cleanse and the recipe. So day 1 is preparation, day 2 is flushing. Day 1, you only fast for dinner and breakfast. For day 1, you must be a vegan for breakfast and lunch. Then you drink a lot of water. Day 2 also, you take lunch and dinner. You must be a vegan. Why? Because when you're a vegan, you don't take any animal protein, the liver rests. Okay, the bile secretion is to its minimum. And for 18 hours, you don't take medicine. If you want to take medicine, you take before 6 p.m. or after 12 noon. Okay. In the past, this liver program, detox program, is actually 7 days. But because of this ingredient that I have, it's shortened to 18 hours. Because I know city people don't have a lot of time. Okay, if you follow the 7-day program, you have to eat 5 apples for 6 days. So it's very grueling. And then they have to take Epsom salt. So it's very harsh to the body. Okay, mine no need. Okay.
Oh.
Okay, I hope I answer your question.
Okay. The thing is that, let's say you start day 1 detox. Means, let's say, for example, tomorrow. Okay, you start day 1 detox. So like before the day 1, the first 7 days, do I need to have like plant-based solid?
Okay. Actually, no need.
Okay.
If you are having, if you do not have constipation, you don't have to be plant-based. But of course, if you take plant-based, the result is better.
Okay.
The result is better, but no need. But we encourage people to avoid deep fried food.
Oh,
okay. Always try to eat boil, steam, or bake. Avoid deep fry, because deep fry is very harmful to the body.
But you still can eat fish, can eat meat lah.
Yes, except day 1 and day 2 lah.
Okay. Day 1, day 2. So when you say your three programs, means 1 week detox, then rest 2 days, then 3rd week detox. Is that correct? I'm reading.
No. Okay, let me show you. You see, this is one program, day 1 and day 2. Day 3 is not considered a detox. You see, day 1 you can actually go to work. You just be home by 7:30, because 8 o'clock you start to take my ingredient. 8 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 10 o'clock. That's it. 5 times. Day 1, 8 p.m., 10 p.m. Day 2, 6 a.m., 8 a.m. and 10 a.m. That's it. The preparation day, you can go to work. But day 2, you have to stay home until 3 p.m. because from 6 a.m. to 2 p.m., a lot of things will come out from your body.
Okay.
We always ask people to stay back home at day 2. But you know, a lot of people now are working from home, so they can detox anytime, right?
Yeah.
But those who are going to work last time, before COVID, day 1 is usually Friday. And Saturday is day 2. Then Sunday, they can spend time with their family. Okay, because they resume normal duty, normal diet. So after 1 week, after you complete this program, right, 1 week later, you do another one. Now, if you don't have time, you can do once a fortnight.
Once in a okay.
Okay, once a week or once a fortnight. So if you start on Monday, after you finish the program, next Monday you start again.
So fast,
Yeah. I have people doing detox every 4 days. Those people, they have very serious health condition like cancer, autoimmune disease, inflammation, they cannot wait. But for people who wants to detox to prevent for health, we encourage them to do every week, because the shorter the interval, the better the result. Because each time you detox, the older stones didn't come out yet, right? On the first time, it will come out on the second time. But if you wait too long, it becomes hardened back. You see? Yeah.
So in other words, your program, liver detox, is 1 year, 3 times, that's all.
No. It depends. If a person have high cholesterol, gout, and all this, at least 6 times. Only healthy people, young people, they need at least 3 to 6 times. But if they have chronic disease, 6 to 10 times. Cancer patient, 10 to 15 times.
Wow, like that, will they get weak or not?
No. Okay. Let me tell you. 20% of my clients, that means 2 out of 10 will have healing crisis.
Okay.
Healing crisis means that they become weak, they become nausea, and they have pain, and then they have skin problem. All this will be temporary because the body is trying to expel the toxins.
Okay.
Okay. So they get worse before they can get better. So this is called healing crisis. We don't call it side effect. Okay.
Okay, those who want to detox, they have to make appointment with you first,
Yes, do a scan.
Okay.
You have my number, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Make an appointment. I usually see people in the afternoon.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Any other? Thank you. You're welcome. Anyone else have any question? You can type out your question. You can ask. Just unmute. By the way, if you miss this webinar, there is a recording. So I will send to the people who have missed it. You can forward to them. And one more thing is the procedure. If you don't know how to do, I also have a YouTube channel. So you can subscribe to my YouTube channel. You just type Mark Chan Liver Detox, and my intro video is there. And then my demo video is there, and my recorded video is there. Anyone else?
Yeah, Mark. Can you hear me?
Yes, Darren.
Yeah, hi, Mark. Okay, just want to ask you, for those people having like digestive issues or like maybe say like stomach cancer or in not say really stomach cancer or like maybe like stomach ulcer, how do they like your program, right? Like how will it benefit them? You see, because it's like as what you say, the liver is the command center. So like how does it like expel their the whatever is inside the stomach lah, that they have. Yeah.
Okay, let me
Any-
answer you.
Thanks.
You see, the body is actually very complex. When a person has stomach problem, you have to find out why. And according to my experience, people usually with ulcer, bloatedness, irritable bowel syndrome, all these find its origin in the congested liver. So I tell you why. A lot of people have digestion problem is because the liver is congested and the gallbladder is congested. So when there is congestion, they don't secrete enough bile. So when your stomach secrete gastric juice, it's very acidic. So bile is the one that neutralize the acidity. Okay. So when you find out the reason why the stomach doesn't digest well, then you can do some remedial action. For example, some people with gastric, I always tell them to eat bananas, eat apples, drink ginger tea, drink lemon water. So after the condition is being regulated, then they can start. Same here with people with constipation, they cannot do detox until the constipation is cleared. So every individual is different, okay, depending on their health condition. So it's very important, whoever that I see, I must do a health assessment. So the bioresonance scan can detect the underlying factors that lead to their illness.
So those with like digestive, like IBS, all this, so they have to rectify their problem before they do the detox program, or they can still carry on and do it?
Okay, they have to see me to find out what is the cause of their problem first. Okay, then I make recommendation. I have to find out what causes, because the bioresonance not only detect the stomach problem, it also detect other problems. I want to look at the liver bile secretion function. What is the reading? Just now I show you the screen, right? There are some people with problem, not enough bile. Usually got stomach problem. So come and see me first. Let's do a analysis. Okay. But most people can just do detox without any problem. Okay. Any other question? And those who have done detox, you can give testimony also.
I actually did one of your detox, so I'm still remaining the other two. But
Hey, don't delay leh.
yeah, I know what
Continue, continue.
you were saying like earlier. Is there like any like, will they feel weak? No, actually, to answer you, Connie, the only thing I feel is that when I see anyone else eat, I find their food very delicious because I can't eat anything for the first 2 days. But weakness, no. I mean, but it really cleans. Like even though I just did one detox program, but I can tell you that you feel very comfortable and very light after that as well. So yeah, that's what I can say for the first detox.
Okay, Darren, thank you very much for your testimony. I hope that you can do one more, or rather another one. If you do twice, I will come and scan you again. I can always say 10 out of 10 people who have done a follow-up scan, they always have some improvement. Okay, different people have different improvement levels. Anyone else? The rest are shy, is it? Okay, let me give you 1 more minute. You can type out your question, or you can unmute to ask. Okay, no question apparently. Okay, please come and talk to me or message me through WhatsApp regarding your desire for detox. Okay, we make arrangement to see you to do a scan. Okay, now it's about almost 9:30. Thank you everyone for joining. Hope to see you again. God bless.